Anthony Slater here with Darnell Mayberry. We're post-game inside the Peak after another Thunder win. The first time in 4 tries this season. They're back to 500, 17-17. They did it tonight with a win over the Washington Wizards, 109-102. And really, I mean, for the second straight game, Kevin Durant was the star. I believe he had 34 points on 18 shots tonight. Continues his crazy efficiency since he's been back. How surprised are you that he's been able to do this so quickly?
Yeah, I'm surprised just because – he even mentioned that he was concerned about his conditioning and how much soreness he would have in his right ankle after missing 6 games because of the sprain. But he doesn't look like he's missed a beat. I mean, he had the 30 points in the first half against Golden State before he rolled his right ankle. He's come back. He doesn't look like it's bothered him at all. Doesn't look like his conditioning is out of whack at all. He's been really impressive scoring the ball. He feels like he can be better. I think that's just player talk, cliches. But I think he's been phenomenal in these first 2 games. It's been really impressive.
This game was kind of billed as Russell Westbrook versus John Wall, probably the 2 fastest point guards in the league, 2 all-star caliber guys. I don't think either really played that well, but who do you kind of think got the advantage in that matchup, and was it even really that key?
No, I mean, it wasn't. John Wall had the 14 points, game-high 12 assists. Russell Westbrook struggled with his shot, finished with 20 points, but it took him 20 or more shots to get there, and, just not an efficient night for him. But he came up with the game's biggest play, the steal from John Wall. So even though it really didn't materialize like we thought, it ended up being the play of the night when John Wall had the turnover trying to pass to Bradley Beal. Russell Westbrook intercepts it, goes the other way, misses the layup, but Serge Ibaka's right there for the putback. Really puts the nail in the Wizards' coffin.
In a lot of ways, when I'm writing about this, it's a new year, but it kind of felt like the old Thunder. Durant was the star. Westbrook wasn't great, but he made a lot of plays. And then you got chip-ins from everywhere. Serge Ibaka, I thought, had a huge play late with a rebound putback. Nick Collison reappears in the rotation, has 10 points. Did it in some ways feel to you like this is the team we're expecting?
Yeah, those contributions were huge, and Scott Brooks was even asked after the game if he needed a 50, 55-point night from Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook every night, and he said no. In fact, that's not what they need. They need contributions from everyone, whether it's Serge Ibaka, Andre Robertson getting a loose ball here or a rebound there. Russell Westbrook chipping in with the hustle plays like I mentioned late in the game. Serge Ibaka had a huge night doing the little things. Nick Collison, Kendrick Perkins, on down the line. So when guys contribute like that, the Thunder is at its best. You see offensive efficiency like we saw tonight. The defense wasn't great, but 9 times out of 10, more often than not, they're going to play solid defense, and I think that's what you're going to see out of the Thunder as they continue to find their rhythm with this starting lineup back together.
Now let's kick it to Scott Brooks and some of the players and see what they had to say about tonight's win.
4th try at it. How's it feel to finally get to 500?
It's good. It's a good feeling. We've been battling, 9 games under at one time, but I'm proud of our guys. They've stuck with it. We've had some rough patches along the way. We've had some tough games along the way, but we've always stuck together and continued to figure out things as we've gone forward and pushed ahead. But 17-17 with a lot of our guys out, Kevin and Russell, and even the other guys were out during that stretch. But we can't rest now. We got to keep playing basketball 1 game at a time. Take every day to get better. And on the road, it's going to be a tough couple of games, but we got to lock in and focus defensively. But it's good to be 17-17 at this point of the season.
I've been playing basketball my whole life. I just try to simplify it as much as I can. And, I know where I'm going to get my shots. I know where I'm effective. And I know, how to use my teammates. So, I was out for a while. I watched the game and learned it a lot more. And just got to, keep it up, man. I ain't really did nothing that I wanted to do yet, and I got to keep going.
It was a good win. We needed it. We beat 2 good teams in a row now, so it was good from us. I thought it was overall a pretty solid game. We didn't have any real bad stretches. Of course they went on some runs, but we pulled out of it pretty quick. So we were encouraged with it for sure.
Now the Thunder head back out west with this newly minted 500 record, but it's a tough one to keep at 500. A 3rd try at the Golden State Warriors this season. Hopefully Kevin Durant can stay healthy and we can see maybe the most intriguing matchup in the NBA play out all the way through.
Yeah, that's a playoff series I think we both want to see. It's very entertaining matchup. Steph Curry versus Russell Westbrook. Klay Thompson, Andre Robertson, a little cat and mouse game there. Nobody can guard Kevin Durant as we saw in the last game. I don't know if Andrew Bogut's going to play, but that's going to be a really entertaining matchup. And, I think it's a playoff series that's just waiting to happen. We all want to see that.
That's Monday night. Tip is 9:30 Central Time. I believe it's on NBA TV. But that'll do it for us here at the Peak. For the best Thunder coverage team anywhere, stay tuned to newsok.com and every day in the Oklahoman.